No, no, no. Little fingers away. There we go. Okay. Just say it. Right there. Right there. Yay! Hi, honey. Listen, I don't think that Shaun and I need to tell you how great of a father you are. But we're going to anyway. Isn't that right? You are kind and loving. And funny. That's right. And patient. So patient. Patience of a saint, my mom used to say. Look, with Shaun and us all being home together, it's been an amazing year. But even so, I know our best days are yet to come. There'll be changes, sure. Things we need to adjust to. You'll rejoin the civilian workforce, and I'll shake the dust off my law degree. But everything we do, no matter how hard, we do it for our family. Now, say goodbye, Shaun. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Come on. Bye, honey. We love you.
Protect and serve.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need.
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
I've made some friends in the Commonwealth.
Better you than me. Face like this, I'm not gonna make too many friends. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the symbol explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
This device, this will get me into the Institute?
Yes, if built correctly. And please get it right. You have to make it in there for both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
It was now time. Time to put all the pieces of the jigsaw in place. Me and Nick had the plans, and now we needed to get them back to the railroad. Once there, Tinker Tom would be able to use these plans. But the most direct route was through so much unexplored territory, but we just did not have the time to go around. We would decide to take our chances with the unknown. We found ourselves in a small corridor cut into the rocks, almost as if it was man-made. But we were not the only things using this path.
I wouldn't think I can still get them, Willie.
The giant scorpion had been stalking us for some time and chose that exact moment to attack. This place was crawling with these foul creatures. This part of the world was their home. To them, we were the trespassers, and we had to make it all the way through to the other side. And this suit of power armor could not take too much more damage before it would start letting in radiation. And again we were ambushed. This scorpion was not as tough as the last, but it managed to get a hit in before I even noticed it was there, and this was the telling blow. My armor was now damaged and needed repairing. We were now in a race against time and radiation to leave the glowing sea. A downed road blocked our way, but we managed to find a path running below it, and towards a red rocket garage that had seen better days. We were getting close to leaving the glowing sea, but we were still in scorpion territory. The creature appeared below us, but it did not take long for it to find us. We had made it to the edge of the glowing sea. My power arm was damaged and we had taken rads, and we were getting low on ammunition, but then the rads stopped. The explosions warned us we were not alone, and we would need to be careful, but we had at least left the scorpion lands behind us. A radiation-filled river was before us, and there were no signs of a crossing for miles. Time was against us, so there was only one route to take. The power armor was still waterproof, so I went in.
Not another way around, huh?
I had made it to the other side mostly dry. The same could not be said for Nick. We had made it to Boston. We were leaving the unfamiliar wildlands behind us and back to the familiar skyline of the ruined city. We were getting closer to our friends in the railroad. Night had set in. This would make things more difficult. But Boston was now our home, and we knew our way round these winding streets. The hulking power armor was only just able to fit in the tunnels under the church. These places were not designed for such advanced technologies. We had made it to the railroad, and now was the time to start our endgame and make plans for the Institute.
Do you need something?
Can you take a look at these schematics?
A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
So that's what the Courser chip was all about. You needed that frequency, I take it. Why? What does this machine do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. The Interceptor can hijack their signal and send me instead.
We've spent dozens of years and too many good agents' lives only to discover not a goddamn thing. And now we have the answer, thanks to you. Teleportation. That the Institute could build something so... But we've got work to do. This is our top priority now. I want Tinker Tom to help you in any way possible to get this device built.
Ready to hand over the plans? This is the big one.
There you go. Let's see what we need.
Hold on. Who wrote this? Some kid with a crayon? Shit. Must have been a real big kid.
Oh, man. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Those Institute eggheads are crazy. And you can divert the signal using a heavily modified relay interception. Like a pirate broadcast, you know? That's intense.
I knew you could figure it out, Tom.
The plans cover all the high-end egghead shit, but they're missing a ton of engineering details. Filling in the gaps will take time.
This bit here, the stabilized reflector platform, just needs some high-grade metal. Easy.
By the time you finish that, I'll have the rest done.
So, the next step...
We can scrounge up the platform components you need. No problem. But where to build it? It's gonna need some serious space. This baby's big. I know Pam was running numbers on a good site for a new safe house. It's got a workshop, good location, and the full blessings of her predictive algorithms. Once you set up the safe house, we'll drop off the materials there. Or you could build your own platform somewhere else, I guess. Your call.
I was now able to meet the last member of the railroad team, Pam, and she was the final piece of the puzzle I needed.
Processing. Agent. Fixer. Your arrival was not calculated.
That's a strange way to say hello.
Temporarily unable to process verbal input. Still processing. Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive Analytic Machine.
Well, nice to meet you, Pam.
Introductory token recognized. Nice to meet you too, unknown entity. I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region, designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
You see the future?
That is this unit's primary goal. Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Even if you're wrong sometimes, that's unbelievable.
Repeat. Caution. Reliance on this unit's predictions is deemed unwise. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Query. What is your point of origin?
I'm from Vault 111, if that's what you mean.
Accessing. Vault 111. Cryo Vault. Believed destroyed. I have a mission for you. Without increasing efficiency of synth traffic flow, odds of entire organization being compromised increase daily. Solution. A new distribution center needs to be established.
I get to set up a new base. That's cool.
Agent's temperature is irrelevant to this conversation. Mission details commencing. Pacify the target location. Fortify position to protect current and future railroad assets. New distribution center will be codenamed Mercer Safe House. Good luck.
Thank you all for listening to my tale of how I survived the horrors after the fallout. Please like if you did, comment below or on Facebook or Twitter with all the links below. I'm Shaun, Insane in the Game, and this was Fallout 4, and I hope to see you all next time in the safe zone.